Potato and yam porridge with the bust brain. I mean, this potato and yam porridge, you cannot go wrong with it. Like, you're so gonna come back thanking me after watching this video. You just be like, Amyspicy, can I pay you to watch this video over and over again? Like, this yam and potato porridge is the bank. Like, it's so yummy. My family were just, my husband almost knelt down to thank me, but you know now. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. How are you all doing? So today we're going to be making potato and yam porridge recipe. Enjoy. So this is the tomato we're using to cook this: tomatoes and fresh pepper. I do not use tin tomato or sachet tomato in my recipe. You must have noticed that by now. So that's onions, and this is Gangronema latifolium, meaning utazi in the Igbo speaking part of Nigeria. It's a very healthy leaf and it has a bitter note. So since we're using sweet potatoes, I was like, okay, let me add something to give you our potato a bitter note. So this is our sweet potato. We're using the white sweet potato. So now I'll be washing the back thoroughly, because even though it looks neat, you still need to wash it off because you'll be peeling it. Yeah, and cleanliness is next to godliness. I always say that. And when what you cook is what you eat, and if it's not clean, you are eating dirt. So I'm washing it thoroughly over and over again because it's very important and necessary. Now I'll be peeling it. Don't mind the fast forward. This was not how easy it was to peel it, because potato is kind of has some sticky liquid. That's what I was trying to get. Yeah, so you even need a very sharp knife to be able to cut it through. Yes, it's usually hard for people. So that's my yam. I'll be steaming my pot, and after steaming for 5 minutes, I poured it out. I learned this from my sister, and it's really nice. It helps to remove all the bad or the past flavor from what you cooked last. Yeah. So now I've washed it thoroughly again, and I added my salt while I added water to boil. If you notice, the water was over the pot. Yes, almost at the brim. So this is my utazi leaf I just chopped. And now I'll be washing my mackerel fish. We call it Titus in Nigeria. I don't know why, because I'll be using different fishes for this recipe. So here is my smoked catfish. This is my kpanla hake fish, and now this is my mackerel fish. Yeah. According to Kabilane, when he finished doing something, he will put out his two hands. If you know Kabilane, it's a TikTok guru. So I've added my oil. I didn't allow it to bleach. Just allow it to stay for a minute. Then I added my chopped onions, my salt. I put a lot of salt in this because sweet potato is sweet, and if you don't put salt, it will be too sugary. Now I'm adding all my fishes to the oil, so it incorporates the taste into the oil, and it will taste so good. So once I add the fishes, I begin to stir, and then allow it to cook with the oil for some minutes. You notice I didn't say fry, it's cooking actually. Yeah, because I did not bleach the oil. So now this is what it looks like inside. So yummy, right? I love the skin of mackerel fish. Now I'm adding my blended tomato, fresh tomatoes and pepper. You saw it at the beginning, and I'll stir and allow it to fry. While I'm doing that, my potato has cooked. My potato and yam has cooked, so I'll be reducing the water to the barest minimum, because you don't need water for this recipe. Even though it's porridge, the main liquid you need is the blended tomato that you're frying. Now I added utazi and some onions on top of that. That's what you saw me adding. So now my pepper mix with fish is still frying. So how you know that this is ready is when the oil comes up, like it's over the paste that you are frying. That's how you know that it's ready. Some person say 15 minutes, some say 20, some say 10. Depends on your burner, because my burner is not really good, so I can't give you a particular time, but these are the times that people use. So now we're adding everything fried onto the boiled yam and potatoes. You see the way the steam is coming up. At this moment, I just wanted to devour this food, but I said, Amyspicy, be patient, you're almost there. So when you add your sauce, you give it a good stir. After giving it a good stir, see, my friends are always making a jest of me with this, give it a good stir. I don't know why, because I always say this in my video, because you have to give your food a good stir to get the best. So now I'm adding my bouillon cubes. If you noticed, I just added a pear because I already added a lot of salt. I mean, I don't usually eat salt in my recipe with my recipe, but in this recipe I put a lot of salt, and I already told you the reason. It's because sweet potato is sweet, and if you don't add some salt, it will be too sweet for people like me that do not like sugar a lot. So after adding my bouillon cubes, a pear which I added, I give it a good stir, and I'm stirring because I still want some potatoes to break, because the potatoes that forms the porridge that makes it silk and yummy to just take in, and you just want to be eating more and more. Like, I don't know, some people say they don't like porridge, but I love anything porridge. If you notice, I've cooked plantain porridge on this channel. Now I'm cooking potato and yam porridge. Maybe next time I'll just cook just yam porridge. So you see, I love porridge a lot, so I'm giving it a good stir. At this point, oh, I removed the bone. I noticed that even after the bone in my fish, there was some bone left. If you are cooking for children, you need to be very, very careful so that this bone does not hurt them. Yeah, so I'm giving it a good stir. And after this, at this moment, my fire was on the lowest heat. See my fish. Just wanted to eat some, but I said, no, let me calm down for you guys. So once I've done this, I will just cover it up for some minutes. Then it's ready, and voila, serve as you want. You can eat the whole pot if you want. I could send it down to you if you know. If you enjoyed this video, kindly give me a thumbs up, comment down below, drop a very beautiful comment for me, appreciating me, thanking me, asking me how to do it and everything, if you can use a substitute leaf and all those, because I know I cooked the best and I know you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Please do well to share this video to your family members, your wife that you want to learn how to cook, your sister that you want to teach how to cook, and every other person, even your enemies. I love you guys. Your girl Amyspicy, signing out.